Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to talk about a much lesser known issue where a client receives a lock and they assemble it, but they can't pull the key out. And it's not common because generally when locks ship, the cylinder is in the trim, the knob, or the lever, and that's all installed. Well, sometimes with commercial locks, especially grade 1 locks, it's not unusual to have it such that the cylinder is not in the lever and the lever is not installed. And the logic with that is, in commercial lock sets and commercial hardware, generally it's typical that that's going to be rekeyed and the factory doesn't assemble it because their argument is, well, you're going to rekey it, so why put it together to pull it apart? That's probably what happened to make it such that this video needed to be made. I've got a client who I sold a bunch of hardware to, closing devices, hanging devices, securing devices, closing devices, trim and auxiliary, on and on. And they have a Schlage CO lock, CO-100, and they can't pull the key out. Well, the client sent me a photo, which I'll show you, and it's obvious that it was just assembled backwards, and that's the cause of why you can't pull the key out. So I have a lock here that's not the original lock that the client used, that the client installed, but it will serve the purpose. So let me get this lock pulled out and we'll take a closer look. I'm going to take one side of this lock out. It is already assembled, just unusual. Okay. We can probably just forward all this. So right now it's assembled correctly. I'm going to simply disassemble it and then show you how this is done in terms of how a client gets themselves into this position. So the email that the client sent me has a photo in it, which I'm going to show you, and I can tell that the key is backwards. That's what the key looks like normally, obviously. Teeth up, teeth to the side, depending on if it's a knob or a lever. But in the picture the client sent, I can tell that the shoulder of the key is in the wrong place. There's no way you can pull that key out. The reason you can't, to be technical, is in the cylinder itself, you've got the plug, you've got the shell. This piece here, this component of the shell is called the Bible. Yep, exactly like it sounds. In here are 6 chambers. I know that there are 6 because there are 6 cuts on this key, although that's actually not a telltale sign, but this is a 6-pin cylinder. Sometimes you can put a 6-pin key into a 5-pin cylinder, like with a mortise cylinder. There are 6 vertical holes in here. From top to bottom, there's a spring, there's a driver pin, and then a bottom pin. Okay. In order to turn the key, the bottom pins that are in the plug, well, they're in the plug right now, have to be equal to, in their own relative correlation, the depths of the cuts of the key. So those, you can see on the key there are different depths. Fine. The deeper cuts have a longer bottom pin. When all of the pins line up at the right height, they create a shear line. That's what allows the key to turn. So, when you have the cylinder like this, and it comes in the box, and the lever is loose and the cylinder is loose, if you'll note, when the key's in the correct position, and when the key's in the incorrect position, that tailpiece is in the same orientation. Someone would be able to assemble this lock in such a way where they've installed the key upside down. So I'm going to put the key in, as you normally would when you're going to assemble a cylinder. I'm going to rotate it at 180 degrees. It's wrong. It will not come out. I'm going to take it. I'm going to get it installed. Okay, there it is. That looks right. That looks good, doesn't it? Except, whoopsie, there is no force on earth that's going to pull that key out because it's turned 180 degrees. Now, how do you fix it? Let's go on. Okay, so you have a key that is in the cylinder, in the lever, and it won't pull out. You can turn it, it works, but the key doesn't come out. Other than the key not coming out, it works just fine. So how do you fix that? Well, the way you fix that is, as I previously explained, the cylinder was assembled backwards. So all you need to do to fix this, rotate it 90 degrees. You can either clockwise or counterclockwise, and I'm holding the key with my finger rotated. It's just, I've done it so many thousands of times, tens of thousands of times. This is how I do it. Your tool goes in, you push the spring-loaded tab, you pop it out, you pull that lever off, turn the key 180 degrees. Simply put it back together, rotate the key to get the tab to snap into place. Now you're in good shape. The whole needed step is to, with the key's in there, it's captured in there. Turn it, pop the pin, pull it out, turn the key 180, push it back together, turn the key, and then finally push, and it should snap back together. And that's how you do this. If there's any questions on how to do this, the steps really aren't going to change if it's a knob or a lever, or if it's a Sargent or a Yale or a Corbin or a Schlage or an Arrow, or on and on and on. The platform of cylindrical locks is fairly generic in the sense of they go through a board. They're called board locks because there's a whole board in the door. The platform, the design is extremely common. A best grade 1 board lock is going to look slightly different than a Sargent, but the concept is pretty much the same. If we can help, please let us know, and thank you. Okay, here is the image that the client sent, and let's take a look at the image in its rotated orientation. So, how do I know it's backwards? Well, I know it's backwards because the keys are milled, cylinders are broached. I know that it's backwards because the bottom of the cylinder plug, the broaching is down here. It doesn't continue up here. This bottom of the broaching needs to be over here. So I know that they put it back together backwards. So, take this key, rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. Let's just say you're going to use your left hand. With your left hand, take this key, turn it 90 degrees clockwise. With your right hand, insert a tool into this hole, and then pull off as you've got that tab that's underneath here depressed. Pull it off. Turn the key 180 degrees, reassemble it. That's the bottom line. Thanks.